Hello students and good afternoon. So now I am doing class for class 12. The topic is the same topic that we were doing in the last online class. The topic is integration by the method of substitution. So today is the continuation class. Same exercise 6A, 4 marks section, page number 351. So in the last online class we did up to question number 9. So I think you have revised it. I think you have also done your homework. So let's do this question number 10 now. So you have to integrate this question number 10, that is integral of dx divided by cosec 4x minus cot 4x. Okay, so let us assume it as I is equal to integration of dx divided by, this is cosec 4x minus cot 4x. So now how do you integrate it? So we cannot assume this trigonometric function as z or x. Okay, if it is algebraic function and if the power of x is 1, then we could have assumed it as x. But since this is a trigonometric function, we cannot assume it as x as in the differentiation method. Okay, so now in this case you have to simplify it first. We can write this cosec 4x in terms of sin 4x and cot 4x in terms of cos by sine, isn't it? So let us simplify it first. Or I is equal to integration of, this is dx divided by, what is cosec 4x? This is 1 by sine 4x minus, what is cot 4x? It is cos 4x divided by sine 4x. Understood now? So let us simplify it. Or I is equal to integration of dx divided by, what's the LCM out here? LCM is sine 4x. So here it is 1 minus cos 4x. In the denominator there is 1 minus cos 4x whole divided by sine 4x. So it is simplified. Okay. So now or I is equal to integration of this sine 4x goes up in the numerator. So it is sine 4x dx divided by 1 minus cos 4x. So now in this case you have to use the formula. So what is the formula that you can use here? You can use the formula from multiple angles in trigonometry. You have done it in class 11, I think, isn't it? So therefore I is equal to integration of, you can write in the form sine 2a form, sine 2 into 2x. And in the denominator also we can write it in the form 1 minus cos 2a form. And then you can write here dx. So in the numerator you can use the formula of sine 2a. 2x is assumed as a, so it is sine 2a. And in the denominator you can assume the formula 1 minus cos 2a. In this case we can take this 2x as a, so it becomes 1 minus cos 2a. So what is the formula now? So what is the formula for sine 2a? It is 2 sine a cos a, you know that, right? And what is 1 minus cos 2a? What is the formula? It is 2 sine square a. Is that clear? So now here the value for a here is 2x. Here also the value for a is 2x. So let us use the formula now. I is equal to integration of, what is sine 2a here? It is 2 sine 2x cos a is cos 2x divided by, now this is 2 sine square a form, 2 sine square, what is a out here? It is 2x. Then you can write here dx. Understood? So here you can cancel this, 2 gets cancelled, sine 2x and square will be cancelled. So or I is equal to integration of, what is the value of the remaining term? It is cos 2x divided by sine 2x. What is cos 2x divided by sine 2x? It is cot 2x dx. Right? So or I is equal to, what is integration of cot 2x? You know the formula. Its formula is log sine of mx. Log sine mx. You can write here base e also, or you can leave it as it is, log of sine 2x. You don't have to write that base e, or you may write it base e divided by m. What is m here? It is 2. So it is plus C. So this is the final answer. So you can copy it. Now we'll do the next question. So now we'll do the next question, that is question number 11. Integral of sine 2x dx divided by a square sine square x plus b square cos square x. So how will you do this problem? So let us check the relation between this numerator and denominator. Okay. So if you differentiate the denominator, what is the differentiation of sine square x? It is 2 sine x cos x, that is your sine 2x. Again, what is the differentiation of cos square x? It is 2 cos x into minus sine x, isn't it? That is also sine 2x. We are getting sine 2x. That means we are getting the numerator. So we can assume the denominator as z. Okay? And here a square and b square, they are free from x. So they are constant. Okay? So therefore, I is equal to integration of, this is sine 2x dx divided by a square sine square x plus b square cos square x. Here the differentiation of denominator will be the numerator. I just told you, isn't it? So let us assume this denominator as z. Z is equal to a square sine square x plus b square cos square x. Is that clear? So let us differentiate both the sides with respect to x. So differentiating both the sides with respect to x. So now this is dz by dx is equal to, now you know that a square is constant, is kept as it is, into, now differentiate sine square x. First of all, it is in the form x square. What is the differentiation of x square? 2x. So here it is 2 sine x. Again you have to differentiate the term which is assumed as x. In this case sine x is assumed as x. So what is the differentiation of sine x? It is cos x. Plus similarly b square is kept as it is because it is constant, into, what is the differentiation of cos square x? It is just like your x square. What is the differentiation of x square? 2x. So here it is 2 cos x. Again differentiate the term which is assumed as x. So in this case cos x is assumed as x. So what is this differentiation? It is minus sine x. So I think you have understood it. Okay. So or now it is dz by dx is equal to a square into, you know that, what is 2 sine x cos x? From multiple angle we have sine 2x here. Okay, plus into minus b square. Again, what is 2 sine x cos x? It is sine 2x, right? Or dz by dx, let us take common out here. So what is common here? Yeah, what is a common? Sine 2x common, sir. So within bracket, it is a square minus b square into sine 2x. Is that understood? But we have to get the value for this numerator. So what is there in the numerator? It is sine 2x dx. So let us cross multiply by dx, and let us take this a square minus b square to the left hand side. It goes to the denominator. So it is dz by a square minus b square is equal to, this is sine 2x dx. So a square minus b square is taken to the left hand side. It goes to the denominator. And it is cross multiplied by dx, that is sine 2x dx. Okay, so we have got the value for sine 2x dx, which is equal to dz upon a square minus b square. So I think I've understood it. So let us put these values in I. So therefore I is equal to, this is integration of, what is the value for sine 2x dx? It is dz upon a square minus b square divided by, what is a square sine square x plus b square cos square x? It is z. You can write here z. Understood now? So here Which is the constant term in this case? 1 upon a square minus b square is constant in this case. You can take it outside. So I is equal to 1 upon a square minus b square, integration of this is dz upon z. So what is integration of 1 by z? It is log z, right? Or I is equal to 1 upon a square minus b square log within mod z base c plus c. So 1 by z dz is there. That is integration of 1 by z dz is log within mod z. The base is e. So you can put the value for z in this case. Or I is equal to 1 upon a square minus b square log within mod. What is the value for z in this case? It is a square sin square x. A square sin square x plus next b square cos square x. It is b square cos square x mod sign close plus c. Here what is the base? The base is e. So this is the final answer. So this question is very, very important. So you can mark it. Now we'll do the next question. So now we'll do the next question. That is question number 12. So question number 12, I'll give you the hint. This is your homework. So here the question is integral sine tan x sec square x dx divided by within square root a square plus b square tan square x. Okay. So we can assume capital I is equal to integration of tan x sec square x dx divided by root over a square plus b square tan square x. So now the square root is in the denominator, and let us check the relation between a square plus b square tan square x and tan x sec square x. So what is the differentiation of a square? It is 0, and b square is constant. What is the differentiation of tan square x? It is 2 tan x into sec square x. Here 2b square is constant. You can manipulate it. So I constant la hami eta uta garnu saksau, but we are getting tan x sec square x dx value, isn't it? So we can assume here, since the square root is in the denominator, you can assume z square is equal to a square plus b square tan square x. So this is the hint. You can do it at home. So this is your homework. Now similarly you can do 13 number 1. Integration of x plus 1 dx divided by within square root 1 minus 2x minus x square. So let us assume capital I is equal to, first capital I is equal to integral sine x plus 1 dx divided by root under 1 minus 2x minus x square. So let us check the relation between these two terms, that is 1 minus 2x minus x square and x plus 1. So what is the differentiation of 1 minus 2x minus x square? It is, for 1 it is 0, minus 2x it is minus 2 minus 2x. There minus 2 is common, within bracket we have x plus 1. That means we are getting the value for x plus 1 dx. So minus 2 constant, you can manipulate it, isn't it? So here also we can assume, since the square root is in the denominator, you can assume let z square is equal to what? 1 minus 2x minus x square. So this is the hint. So this is also your homework. I think I have understood it. Now we can do this 13 number 2 as homework. यो पनि तिमीले होमवर्क गर्न सक्छौ. So 13 number 2, let us assume it as capital I is equal to integral sine 4x minus 3 dx divided by cube root of 4x square minus 6x plus 9. So in this case, don't assume this expression within cube root as z square. Since this is cube root, let us assume this 4x square minus 6x plus 9 as z only. Don't assume it as z square or z cube. Okay, so let us assume it as what? Only z. So what is the differentiation of 4x square minus 6x plus 9? For 4x square it is 8x and it is minus 6. 8x minus 6 plus 0. And from the first two terms, what is common there? 2 is common. So within bracket we have 4x minus 3. You can manipulate that constant, isn't it? So in this case, let us assume let z is equal to 4x square minus 6x plus 9. So this is the hint. Okay, so you can do it at home. So this is your homework. Okay, so these three problems are your homework. You can do it at home. Okay, so let's do this question number 14 now. So this question number 14 is very, very important. Your question HS mark. That is integration of dx divided by within square root x plus 3 minus within square root x plus 2. Now in this case, you cannot do the method of substitution here. Because if you differentiate this root over x plus 3 minus root over x plus 2, you won't get 1 because 1 is in the numerator, isn't it? If you differentiate root over x plus 3 minus root over x plus 2, you are getting the different term. You are not getting 1. So in this case, you cannot use the method of substitution. Okay? So let us rationalize the square root from the denominator. You know how to rationalize the square root from the denominator, isn't it? That means you can remove square root from the denominator by multiplying both the numerator and the denominator by opposite sign. That is root over x plus 3 plus root over x plus 2. You have to multiply both the numerator and the denominator by root over x plus 3 opposite sign plus root over x plus 2. So let us assume it as capital I. Capital I is equal to integral sine dx divided by root over x plus 3 minus root over x plus 2. Okay, so let us remove square root from the denominator. That means you have to rationalize the denominator. So or I is equal to integral of, now in the numerator also you should multiply it by root over x plus 3 plus root over x plus 2 dx whole divided by, this is root over x plus 3 minus root over x plus 2 root over x plus 3 plus root over x plus 2. Is that clear to all of you? So we are just rationalizing the denominator. That means we are removing square root from the denominator. Okay, so let us simplify it. Let us simplify the denominator. I is equal to integral of, this is root over x plus 3 plus root over x plus 2 dx divided by, now in the denominator what is the formula? A minus b into a plus b. This is your a square minus b square. So it is root over x plus 3 whole square. A square minus what is b whole square? It is root over x plus 2 whole square. So I think I've understood it. So in the next step, what will you do now? Let us simplify it further. Let us simplify it. Or I is equal to integral of, this is root over x plus 3 plus root over x plus 2 dx whole divided by, what is square root of x plus 3 whole square? This is only x plus 3. This is only x plus 3. What is root over x plus 2 whole square? This is only x plus 2. Square root is removed. So it is x plus 2. But because of this minus sign, here the sign changes. That is minus x minus plus minus 2. Is that clear? So here x gets cancels. What is 3 minus 2? That is 1. Or I is equal to integration of within bracket root over x plus 3 plus within square root x plus 2 whole divided by 1. Since there is 1 in the denominator, you don't have to write it. Okay, don't write 1 in the denominator. It is understood that it is 1. Okay, so then dx. So I think I have understood it. So now let us separate it. Or I is equal to integration of root over x plus 3 dx plus integration of root over x plus 2 dx. Now how will you integrate it? Since within square root the power of x is 1, you can directly integrate it by taking it as x. This is algebraic function. So x plus 3 can be taken as x, so it is root over x. Root over x means x to the power half. you can directly integrate it. Here also root over x, x plus 2 can be taken as x. So this is your root over x, that is x to the power half. You can easily integrate it. Or I is equal to integral sign, this is x plus 3 whole to the power half dx plus integration of this is x plus 2 whole to the power half dx. So since within square root the power of x is 1, we can assume this, we can take this x plus 3 as x and then integrate. Here also x plus 2, the power of x is 1 here again. So x plus 2 can be taken as x. So what is this difference? What is this integration now? It is just like your x to the power n, isn't it? So what is this integration? X plus 3 whole to the power half plus 1 divided by half plus 1. But which function is taken as x here? X plus 3. Again you have to differentiate it. So what is the differentiation of x plus 3 with respect to x? It is 1 plus 0, which is 1. But in case of differentiation, you have to multiply by the differentiation of x plus 3, that is 1. But since this is the case of integration, you have to divide it by 1. You have to divide it by what? 1. Since this is 1, actually you don't have to write it. Okay? Similarly, plus, what is integration of x plus 2 whole to the power half? So within whole to the power half, there is x. Here the power of x is 1. We can take it as x. So what is this integration? It is x plus 2 whole to the power half plus 1 divided by half plus 1. So in this case also, which function was taken as x to integrate it? X plus 2. Again you have to differentiate it. So what is the differentiation of x plus 2? It is 1 plus 0, which is 1. So in case of differentiation, you have to multiply it by 1. But this is the case of integration, you have to divide it by 1. Since you have to divide it by 1, you don't have to write it actually. Or you may write it into 1 plus c. Is it understood now? So let us simplify it further. Or this is x plus 3 whole to the power 3 by 2 divided by this is 3 by 2 plus this is also x plus 2 whole to the power 3 by 2 divided by this is half plus 1 is 3 by 2 plus c. Now when this 3 by 2 goes up in the numerator, it becomes 2 by 3, isn't it? This also 3 by 2, it becomes 2 by 3 in the numerator. So what is common out here? 2 by 3. So our I is equal to 2 by 3 is taken common. So within second bracket, what do we have? X plus 3 whole to the power 3 by 2 plus x plus 2 whole to the power 3 by 2, second bracket closed, and this is plus c. So this is the final answer. So I think I've understood it. So this question is very, very important. You can mark it. So you can copy it. Now we'll do the next question. So now we'll do the next question, that is question number 15. So let's do this question. This is also very, very important. You can mark it. So this is same as problem number 14. So let's do this question. Okay. Again, you can revise it. So I is equal to integration of dx divided by within square root. It is 4x plus 3 minus root over. This is 4x minus 3. So here also the same method is used as we have done in question number 14. So let us rationalize the denominator. Let us remove the square root from the denominator. So you can rationalize it. You know how to rationalize it. Integration of this is root over 4x plus 3 plus root over this is 4x minus 3 dx whole divided by root over 4x plus 3 minus root over 4x minus 3. So this is root over 4x plus 3 minus root over this is 4x minus 3. Okay. So next, now you can simplify the denominator. or I is equal to integration of, let us keep the numerator as it is, root over 4x plus 3 plus root over, this is 4x minus 3 dx divided by, so in the denominator you can multiply them. In the denominator you can multiply these two factors. So this is a minus, sorry, this is plus. If it is plus, this is also plus, because we are rationalizing the denominator. You have to write down the opposite sign here. So it is, if it is minus, it should be plus plus, right? So this is your a minus b into a plus b. What is the formula for a minus b into a plus b? A square minus b square. Here what is a whole square? It is root over 4x plus 3 whole square minus, what is b whole square? It is root over 4x minus 3 whole square. So I think you have understood it. So let us simplify it further. I is equal to integration of, this is root over, this is 4x plus 3 plus root over 4x minus 3 dx, this whole divided by, let us square it. What is square root whole square? That is, it is only 4x plus 3. Similarly, what is square root of 4x minus 3 whole square? It is 4x minus 3, isn't it? So it will be 4x minus 3. What is square root of 4x minus 3 whole square? It is 4x minus 3, but because of this minus sign changes. Minus 4x minus to minus plus 3. So here you can cancel this 4x. So now this is 3 plus 3 is 6. That is a constant quantity. You can take it outside the integration sign. Therefore, I is equal to 1 upon 6 integration of, so it is within square root 4x plus 3 within square root, this is 4x plus 3 plus within square root, it is 4x minus 3 dx. So I think I've understood it. Okay. So now let us separate it. Or I is equal to 1 upon 6 integration of root over 4x plus 3 dx plus, so what is the second term? Again you have to multiply the second term by 1 by 6. So it is 1 by 6 integration of root over, this is 4x minus 3 dx. Since within square root the power of x is 1, your 4x plus 3 and the second one is 4x minus 3. You can directly integrate it by using it as x, root over x. So if it is root over x, you have to make it x to the power half, isn't it? So you can convert it into x to the power half form. 1 by 6 integration of, this is 4x plus 3 whole to the power half dx plus 1 upon 6 integration of, what is square root of 4x minus 3? It is 4x minus 3 whole to the power half dx. Is that understood now? So we can take it as x to the power half, because within whole to the power half the power of x is 1 for both the terms. So we can take it as x to the power half. So what is the integration of x to the power n? It is x to the power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. So or I is equal to 1 by 6. So 4x plus 3 whole to the power half plus 1 divided by half plus 1. This is just like your x to the power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. But which function was taken as x? 4x plus 3. This is also to be differentiated. जुन चाहिँ हामीले x मानिरहेको छ त्यसलाई फेरि हामीले डिफरेन्शिएट गर्नै पर्छ. So what is the differentiation of 4x plus 3? It is only 4. For differentiation of 4x it is 4 and plus 3 it is 0. So it is 4. But in case of differentiation, यदि differentiation को problem हुन्छ into 4 हुने थियो. So since this is the case of integration, you have to divide it by 4. You have to divide it by 4. So in the denominator you should write 4. Similarly, 1 by 6 into, now let us integrate 4x minus 3 whole to the power half. So it is 4x minus 3 whole to the power half, it is half plus 1 divided by half plus 1. So in this case also, You have to differentiate the term which is assumed as x. That is 4x minus 3 was assumed as x. So what is this differentiation? It is 4. For 4x, differentiation is 4 minus 0. In case of differentiation, I told you that you have to multiply it by 4, but this is the case of integration. You have to divide it by 4. So you have to write 4 in the denominator. So it is plus c. So I think you have understood it. So let us simplify it. Or I is equal to 1 by 6 into 4x plus 3 whole to the power 3 by 2 divided by 3 by 2 into 4, right? Plus 1 by 6 into, this is 4x minus 3 whole to the power 3 by 2 divided by, half plus 1 is 3 by 2 into 4, and this is plus c. Understood now? So we can cancel it. 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, right? So here 1 by 36 is common out here, isn't it? 6 3s are 18, 2s are 36. Here also 6 3s are 18, 2s are 36. So 1 by 36 is taken common. So it is 1 by 36 is taken common. So within second bracket, what do we write? In the numerator we have 4x plus 3 whole to the power 3 by 2. This is in the numerator. 4x plus 3 whole to the power 3 by 2 is in the numerator, plus, and it is 4x minus 3 whole to the power 3 by 2, second bracket is closed, plus c. So this is the final answer. Now in this case, this is 6 3s are 18, 2s are 36. 6 3s are 18, 2s are 36. 1 by 36 is taken common. So in the numerator we have within second bracket 4x plus 3 whole to the power 3 by 2 plus 4x minus 3 whole to the power 3 by 2 plus c. So this is the final answer. So I think you have understood it. So you can copy it. So this is also very, very important question. So you can mark it. So now we'll do this question number 16. You have to integrate it. So integral sine x minus a divided by x plus a dx. So now what is the method here? You can assume x plus a as z also. You can do the method of substitution here also. But without using method of substitution, you can easily do this integration. So the method here is that, so let us see this expression. Here the expression is the power of x is 1. In the denominator also the power of x is 1. If the power of x in the numerator and the denominator are same, if the highest power of x in the numerator and the denominator are same, then whatever is there in the denominator, you have to write this in the numerator. Whatever be in the denominator, you have to write that expression in the numerator. So here I के भन्दैछु भन्दाखेरि you have to check the power of x in both the numerator and the denominator. In the numerator, what is the highest power of x? It is 1. And in the denominator also, what is the highest power of x? It is also 1. That is the highest power of x in both the numerator and the denominator are same. हामीले यहाँ के देख्यौं? Highest power of x in the numerator र highest power of x in the denominator, they are same. त हामी के गर्छौं? जे डिनोमिनेटरमा छ त्यही नै हामी न्युमरेटरमा लेख्छौं. डिनोमिनेटरमा जुन चाहिँ एक्सप्रेसन छ त्यही एक्सप्रेसन हामी कहाँ लेख्छौं? न्युमरेटरमा लेख्छौं. ठीक छ? So let us write it as I is equal to, first I is equal to integration of x minus a divided by x plus a dx. Okay? So again I am telling you the method. What is the highest power of x in the numerator? That is 1. What is the highest power of x in the denominator? That is also 1. Is that clear? So in this case also we can do the method of substitution. We can assume this x plus a as z. So without using the method of substitution also you can do this problem. So what is the highest power of x in the numerator? It is 1. What is the highest power of x in the denominator? It is also 1. Okay? So in both the numerator and the denominator, the highest power of x are same in both the numerator and in the denominator. So you have to write whatever is there in the denominator, you write down that expression in the numerator. Okay. So therefore the method is I is equal to integration of denominator ma j cha numerator ma त्यही लेख्छौ, that is के लेख्छौ x plus a. So x is correct out here, but there is minus a in the question, but here we are getting plus a. So what will you do with this plus a to make it minus a? Plus a ma हामीले के गर्यो हुन्छ minus a आउँछ minus 2a. I think you have understood it now. Yeah, x ठीक छ, x is correct, but there is minus a. Here we are getting plus a, but you have to make it minus a by writing minus 2a. If you write minus 2a, what is a minus 2a? It is minus a. Is that clear? So whole divided by, you have to write x plus a. Then what do we write here? Dx. So let us keep it within second bracket. Okay? Or I is equal to integration of within second bracket. You can separate it. What is x plus a divided by x plus a? It is 1. Minus, next, this second term divided by denominator, that is 2a divided by x plus a. Second bracket is closed. Then you can write dx. So I think you have understood it. Okay. So now we can separate the term. Or I is equal to, let us separate the term. You can separate this integral sign and dx also. Integration of 1 dx, that is your dx, minus integration of 2a divided by x plus a dx. But in this case, this 2a is constant. You can take it outside integral sign. So it is 2a integral sign dx divided by, it is x plus a. Understood now? So now let us integrate it. Or I is equal to, what is integral sign dx? It is x minus 2a is constant into, how will you integrate dx divided by x plus a? Since the power of x here is 1, you can assume x plus a as z or x plus a as x. What is integration of 1 upon x dx? It is log within mod x, isn't it? So it is log within mod, what is x here? X plus a, what is the base? E. Which function is taken as x here? X plus a. This is x. So what is integration of 1 by x dx? It is log x, but here x is x plus a base e. So you have to write dividing by what? Again you have to differentiate the term which is assumed as x. That is x plus a was assumed as x. Again take the differentiation of x plus a. What is the differentiation of x plus a? It is 1. So whole divided by 1. That is differentiation of x plus a. Since this is the case of differentiation, since this is the case of integration, you have to divide it by the differentiation of the term which is assumed as x. That is, what is the differentiation of x plus a? It is 1. So it should be divided by 1. Then what should you write? Plus c. So write down the final answer. I is equal to x minus 2a log within mod x plus a mod sign close base e plus c. So this is the final answer. So we may use the method of substitution in this case. तिमीले घरमा गर्न सक्छौ त्यो मेथड. यो x plus a लाई हामी के सपोज गर्छौ z. You can use the method of substitution as z is equal to x plus a. You can do it at home. Okay. So I think you have understood it. You can use this method also because this method is easier, right? So this is question number 16. So I think you have understood it. So you can copy it. Now we'll do the next question. Now we'll do that question number 17. So this is same as question number 16. So here also the power of x is 1 in both the numerator and the denominator. That is, the highest power of x in both the numerator and the denominators are same. So what is the method here? You have to write down the expression which is given in the denominator. That is, write down the expression. That is, you have to write this 3x minus 4. Whatever is there in the denominator, you have to write it in the numerator. That is, 3x minus 4 should be written in the numerator. Right? So let us assume it as I first. That is, I is equal to integration of, that is 2x plus 3 divided by 3x minus 4 dx. Now what is the method in this case? त यसलाई हामीले let z is equal to 3x minus 4 गरेर गर्दा पनि हुन्छ. Or you can use the same method that we have done in question number 16. Okay? What is the highest power of x in the numerator? That is 1. What is the highest power of x in the denominator? That is also 1. That is, the highest power of x in both the numerators and the denominators are same. So what is the method here? Whatever is there in the denominator, you have to write it in the numerator. Okay? Denominator ma je cha त्यही लेख्छ हामी numerator ma. That is, I is equal to integration of, let us write 3x minus 4 out here. Let us keep it within bracket. Okay? The denominator ma je cha हामीले त्यही लेख्यौ माथि numerator ma 3x minus 4. Okay? But since there is 3x, now we have to check the variable. Here we have written 3x, but in the question it is given 2x. You have to make it 2x. But you cannot write here minus x. Minus x like we are adding the variable. If you add the variable, again you have to separate it and then integrate it. You cannot write down the variable again. So you can't write minus x out here. By which constant will you multiply 3x? By which constant will you multiply this 3x to get 2x? यो 3x लाई कुन चाहिँ constant ले multiply गर्दा चाहिँ 2x आउँछ? That is 2 by 3, isn't it? If you multiply 3x by 2 by 3, 3 gets cancelled, you will get 2x. We are getting 2x, isn't it? That is correct. But what is the constant out here? If you multiply minus 4 by 2 by 3, what is the product here? Minus 8 by 3. Is there minus 8 by 3 here? No. You have to cancel it. So let us write here plus 8 by 3. 2 by 3 multiplied by minus 4 is minus 8 by 3. Is there minus 8 by 3 here? No. You have to cancel it. So you should write plus 8 by 3. Then you write plus 3. Is that understood now? So let us check it once again. If you simplify it, you should get 2x plus 3. So 2 by 3 into 3x is 2x. We are getting 2x. So minus 8 by 3 is there. If you multiply 2 by 3 by minus 4, you will get minus 8 by 3. Is there minus 8 by 3? No, you have to cancel it. So you write plus 8 by 3. Then you have to write plus 3. Okay? So whole divided by, this is 3x minus 4. Then what do we write? Dx. So now I think you have understood it. So next, what will you do now? Let us simplify it. Or I is equal to integration of, this is 2 by 3, 3x minus 4. Then next, what is plus 8 by 3 plus 3? 3 is 9 plus 8 is 17. This is 17 by 3 whole divided by 3x minus 4. Then you should write here dx. So let us keep it within second bracket. Let us keep it within second bracket. So within second bracket, you can separate the term now. Or I is equal to integration of within second bracket. What is 2 by 3 into 3x minus 4 divided by 3x minus 4? This 3x minus 4 will be cancelled. You will get 2 by 3 only. Plus. Next, what is the second term? 17 by 3 divided by this denominator, that is 3x minus 4. Second bracket closed, then this is dx. Is that understood now? So I think I've understood up to here. So now let us separate it. Or I is equal to, so now let us separate the term. 2 by 3 is constant taken outside. 2 by 3 integral of dx. Is that clear? Next, plus sign is there. So let us separate the second term also. Here 17 by 3 is constant. Let us take it outside. 17 by 3 integral of, so what is the remaining term here? Dx divided by 3x minus 4. So dx divided by 3x minus 4. Okay. So now we have separated the integration. So I is equal to 2 by 3 into x plus 17 by 3 is kept as it is into. Now let us integrate dx divided by 3x minus 4. Now in the denominator, what is the power of x? It is 1. This 3x minus 4 can be taken as x. So what is the integration of 1 by x dx? It is log x. But here log within mod, what is x here? 3x minus 4, the base is e. But this is not the only integration here. So which function was taken as x to integrate it? 3x minus 4. Again you have to differentiate the term which is assumed as x. So what is the differentiation of 3x minus 4? It is 3 minus 0. That is only 3. So I told you that in case of differentiation you have to multiply it by 3. But this is the case of integration. Whole divided by 3 should be there. Is that clear? So in case of integration you have to divide the term. You have to divide the term by 3. That is the differentiation of 3x minus 3. You have to divide the expression by the differentiation of the denominator which is assumed as x. That is differentiation of 3 minus 4. 3x minus 4 is 3. So you should divide it by 3. Then what should you write here? Plus c. So or I is equal to, this is 2x by 3 plus this is 17 by 9 log within mod, this is 3x minus 4, the base is e, then it is plus c. So this is the final answer. So I think you have understood it. So you can copy it. So now this much is for today. त आज पनि हामीले जति पनि प्रब्लम्सहरु यो सबै घरमा रिभिजन गर्नु, होमवर्क पनि गर्नु, बुझ्यो? जहाँ बुझ्दैन यु क्यान कल मी, तिमीले मलाई फोन गरेर सोध्न सक्छौ, or you can write down the comment in the comment box. Okay, so this much is for today. So in the next online class we will do more problems on this chapter, integration by the method of substitution.